I'm looking closer to the camera. Oh, hey! Welcome, Nintendo.
Hello everyone, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. The
Hello,
Super Smash Bros.
Sora.
Ultimate game was recently honored with 5 awards at this year's Japan Game Awards.
Can I just say I love the
It's
voiceover
received
guy.
a great many
Yeah, I
awards
know.
on top of that as well.
Well,
Each award
Oh,
is
wow.
my
very
only
meaningful
job
to me,
to talk
so I
as
would like to
Masahiro
take the
Sakurai.
opportunity to extend my thanks to all those who
Big
voted
G.
Weird,
and to all
weird
those who
flex,
have
but
supported
okay.
us. Thank you so much. Without further ado, let's begin the presentation.
All right, let's hit it.
First,
Neo
we'll start
Geo.
with what the Neo Geo is. It
Okay.
refers to a 1990 video game console for use in arcades and at home, as well as to the name of the system itself. In
Fair enough.
1990, the equivalent to the Super NES had only just released in Japan, so if you wanted to
Hey,
play
Annie.
arcade games at home before then, the only
Welcome,
option
welcome.
was to play the less polished ports on the Nintendo Entertainment System. However, with the Neo Geo system, you could play the arcade versions of
Yeah.
games at home with no drop in quality.
Whoa.
But it was super
1990
expensive.
was
Did he
right
just
around
call
the
the
year that I
Nintendo
started
ports
working for a
less-
game company.
Less, yeah, he
Back
sure
then,
did.
Japan had rental services for arcade games. In other words, you could go to a rental store, rent an arcade game, take it home, and play it.
All right. Well,
After that, they were sold for home use, but a single game would cost about 30,000 yen.
It's scared that we might not be
Dummy
100% at
That's
the same.
expensive.
Why are we talking about arcade?
But if you think about it,
cabinets?
You know,
compared to
it's a
playing
history
game in
lesson,
the arcade
yeah.
I
300
don't-
times at 100 yen per
That's
press, you're getting your
expensive.
money's worth. At the time, some people actually thought this was cheap.
Sakurai
there
has a
really are
laugh
people who
track.
played games in the Super Smash Bros. Series 1,000 or even 10,000 times. Anyway, the MVS, as it was called then, was sold in various places, and for an
Gotta go at
arcade
8:30.
machine,
That's
it
fine,
wasn't all
Annie.
that
So do I.
expensive.
I gotta go a little after that.
You could also get them on lease.
Ah, you can lease them. Troy has like
That's why
12
you
of
end up
those.
seeing lots of candy stores having a metal slug cabinet.
Why are we just talking about people
The
we
home
know
version
now?
of the
This
Yeah, I
is what
know.
this channel is turned into.
Can you see?
You
It has
see?
4 buttons. And this is the actual console itself. Here is the reset button, and here you slot in the big game cartridges.
Sakurai's like, all you Zoomers out there, you
This
need
is
to learn a
the Neo
little
Geo.
bit about the history of video
Just
games.
kidding.
This console was analog.
Actually, this is the Neo Geo X, the portable version that was released afterward.
Sakurai, why are you doing this?
You could also insert it into this dock.
The Neo Geo Pocket
Play
was
it as a
legit
home
though.
console.
Neo Geo Pocket has one of the best
Beat
fight
Nintendo
sticks
Switch
on
to it.
anything.
A portable,
he's,
multi-purpose console.
he's going in on
Updated
Nintendo
iterations of
today.
past systems are emblematic of the Neo Geo.
Yeah, it's Terry time
Next,
again.
let's talk about what Fatal Fury is. It released in
Welcome,
1991, the
Mari.
same year as Street Fighter 2. But this one came later.
I'm so ready to play as
It
Terry
launched
Joestar,
after
man.
Street Fighter 2. Like many of the other fighters, Fatal Fury was often regarded as a title that was developed to capitalize on the popularity of Street Fighter 2, but that's not really the case. Actually, both Street Fighter 2 and
Sakurai
Fatal Fury
correcting
were developed
misconceptions
using
about the
original Street
history of
Fighter
fighting
as a
games.
foundation.
From layman's perspective.
In fact, the development of Fatal Fury was started by one of the planners of Street Fighter.
Wait.
So that means it was a
wasn't based on Street
knockoff
Fighter.
then.
It was based on Street
So you
Fighter.
say, wow.
That's a joke for all you out there.
This one is also a multiplayer-focused fighting game. In this story, someone named Jeff Bogard is killed by Geese Howard.
Oh no.
Geese Howard starts up
Not
a
the
fighting
geese.
tournament in Southtown, which he runs. To avenge his
man.
father's death,
Holy cow,
Terry
you just
enters
hurt
the
my
tournament,
I
which
know.
is known as King of Fighters. I mentioned the term King of Fighters.
He has to go to
something
the
you
Pow
may
Pow
have heard
Cafe.
before.
Oh no, we're talking about
Yes,
King of
There's
Fighters.
actually a popular series called the King of Fighters.
Yeah.
And that series was named after the fighting tournament within the world of Fatal Fury.
I don't know, Acro. This is why it's a 45-minute direct. He wants
And Terry
to.
Bogard,
he
who is
wants
the
to,
protagonist of Fatal Fury, also appears in
He wants to
Soul
give
Reign,
us an
the
entire
Fighter
history
series,
lesson
as
of
one of the main
SNK.
characters.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of talking about
If
geese.
you want
Maybe
to
he'll
play
be
games
here.
from either of the Fatal Fury series or the King of Fighters series, many of them are available now on Nintendo Switch as part of the Arcade
But
Archive.
you don't have to worry about that. Go buy a
You may
Neo
not know
Geo.
which
I
one to play
promise.
First, but my recommendations from the Fatal Fury series would be Fatal Fury Special. From the King of Fighters series, my recommendation would be the King of Fighters 95. But if you want to play a fighting game with all sorts of strategic elements, then I recommend the King of Fighters 98.
You're killing
I'll
me,
give you some
dude. You're
insight
killing
on Terry
me.
Bogard.
Okay, thank
Actually,
you.
this video was
A little bit
recorded
more.
about
Wow.
1 month prior to its release.
Oh, thank you.
That's because we need to translate and edit videos like
Yeah,
this one.
no,
and it
that
takes time.
no, we
A lot of videos are like that.
You don't
The
actually
game
have to
that you
explain
see
that.
here is not from the
That'd be
final
like if
production
George
run.
Lucas
So
walks
please
out in the
understand
middle
that
of
there may be some elements that
the
differ from the final
second
game.
Star Wars
Since we
movie,
have the
episode
opportunity,
5, and he's
I
like,
want to talk
yeah,
about
so
Terry
actually
using
this
a
was
lot of
recorded
SNK
like 8
lingo,
months ago.
meaning in this
It takes a
discussion,
while
the
to edit
younger
these videos,
generation
and
may feel a
like,
little out of the loop.
we get it. Contains a lot of SNK.
Contains a lot of
lingo.
SNK
But there's
lingo.
nothing
That's
to worry
fine.
about. When we released the
Good.
original Nintendo 64 version of Super Smash Bros., I was often asked, who is Samus? Whether or not the character is fun to play as is more important than whether the character is new or old, or whether the character is recognizable to everyone.
That's fair.
I want to make sure I present Terry to you in such a way that you can fully understand his appeal.
Okay.
So thank you.
Man, he's kind of. This
Okay,
is so
let's begin.
candid that it almost feels like wrong. Because he's like, even if you don't know who this guy is, because I understand most people don't know who he is. He's
This
not
is
very
Terry Bogard
recognizable.
in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Not for the West, I
He's
think.
still wearing an outfit that
Cool.
reflects the era of his original game, but we did our best to make him look cool in a
In
variety
before
of ways.
King of Fighters is
When he
really
stands
popular
next
in the
to
West.
you,
Yeah,
it
well, that's
almost
fine,
makes
but
you
most,
wonder,
I think, regular
is this
people.
really a Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
game,
No.
doesn't it? Just like Ryu, when you're playing one-on-one, he'll face the opponent.
Ah,
Actually, he always
gross.
looks in the opponent's direction.
What?
Even if you move him to a location behind the opponent,
He
he'll quickly
turns-
turn
he
around,
turns
always
automatically
keeping
like
his
Ryu
focus
does.
on the opponent. Let's talk about his moves. His neutral attacks are
Oh,
jab,
that's
body
reasonable.
blow, and high kick.
Yeah, but I didn't want it.
Each move is something familiar from the
Welcome,
Fatal
Master
Fury
Soar.
series.
Yeah, waste of a character.
And his dash is power charge. This is a move you can use
Okay.
in Real Bout, Fatal Fury Special, and others. In the original series, it was one of his special moves.
Instead of an obscure
tilt
like
attack
Game
Yeah.
Boy version of Fatal Fury.
Rising upper,
Stolen from Wario, yeah. Underkick.
compared to Ryu, his attack speed
Rising
is slower.
Okay.
Rising
This is to
uppercut.
match his original series.
You see Ryu do this like
Now
with
for
his
smash
hands?
attacks. First up, backspin kick.
Ooh, that looks cool. I like
This
that.
smash attack is the equivalent to his
Nice.
strong attack, but the motion is even cooler than in his original series.
Ooh,
Next, wild
even
upper
cooler.
and slide kick. Both are from the original series. Then his midair moves. Jump, then
Mid-air
chop.
moves.
Jump, then kick. Jump, then backward kick. And then somersault kick.
Okay.
However, this somersault kick was not included in the original series.
We
But
made
we
it for
needed a
Super
move
Smash.
to attack up.
Good Ganon up there.
Yeah, I
These are
know.
The new moves.
He's looking smooth though.
Also,
Ooh,
jump and then
ooh.
karate punch for a down air attack. If you successfully pull off a down air, it's possible to attack with a
Ooh.
meteor effect, as you can see here. It's basically like Ryu's.
Yeah, it's basically like Ryu's.
Next,
That's what I
I'll
was about
cover
to
his
say.
throws.
Yeah.
His forward throw is his familiar Buster throw. His back throw is also
God, his animations are so nice.
and his down throw is neck breaker drop.
Ooh.
In fact, he used it in the game Fatal
Ooh.
Fury Wild Ambition.
That's
Sick
dirty
wrestling.
looking. That's dirty looking.
I
That's some
miss
sick
playing that game
wrestling
on Hyper
moves in
Neo
here.
64.
I want a character to be
And
able to
then
grab you
his
in
up
midair
throw
and throw you
is
down.
grasping upper.
Not like Bowser, but
This sort
like
of
an
dodge
actual
Like
grab.
Scorpion.
performed after
Yeah.
respawn.
Yeah.
I mentioned dodge attacks.
Yeah, basically like Ryu. I
and
think
this
you're
actually
right.
does exist.
That's the character as a whole.
During a spot dodge, immediately press the button to counterattack. During a dodge attack, your upper body becomes invincible, so this kind of move gives you the advantage when you counterattack.
Oh, that's interesting.
Whoa. Okay.
So they added spot dodge canceling into his moveset.
What?
His neutral special, with just the B button.
Good
is
morning
Power
from
Wave.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Depending on how long you press
That
the
is
button,
OP.
you'll use one of two types of special attacks, weak
Okay.
and strong.
Okay.
This one is weak and kind of slow, and
Sure.
this one is strong. Fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
For Ryu, in his original game, you used 3 buttons, so there were weak, medium, and strong attacks. For Terry Bogard, you could use 4 buttons in his original game, but there were only
Triple
2
parry.
buttons for punch. So that's
Just
why
to
he
do
only
it.
has 2 attack levels, weak and strong. This will
Yeah,
apply
right.
to all of his special attacks, so please keep that in mind. By the way, the attack Power Wave is a move that shoots energy along the ground. But how does it look in the air? In his original game, you couldn't use this move in the air. This is how it looks now. As of the King of Fighters 96, the Power Wave ability had a shorter range, so we've recreated that.
That's a good anti-air from the front. Like, imagine that against Lucina Fair.
Next, we have a special performed while holding in the direction of your opponent.
I'm down with that.
Burning Knuckle. Okay.
This move also has a weak and strong version, as well as a command input.
Command input, gross.
Like the Hadouken command input from Street Fighter.
Does that make it better?
You perform this command using the directional inputs, down to the side,
okay,
in the direction
quarter
of your
circle
opponent,
forward,
and then press the button. Doing so makes the move a bit stronger.
Ah, gross. Okay.
This means that Burning Knuckle has 4 variations.
I know that rewards. I know that
command
rewards people.
and strong without command input.
Yeah.
Weak with command input,
Okay, so it's 4
and
versions.
strong with command input. The strong version using the command input is of course the most powerful. You'll hear a noise when you input the command.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. So you know you've done it.
And if you've succeeded,
Yeah.
you might also notice some green mixed in with the flames.
Okay.
It may be slight, but there is a difference.
It's quarter circle
The
back,
strong
not quarter
version
circle
with the
forward.
command
Oh, my bad.
really is strong, even capable of KOing opponents.
I thought he.
It can be blocked,
Okay.
however, so be on the lookout for that. In such a case, you'll be left wide open. And this is a first for the Super Smash
Alright.
Bros. Series.
I can dig
Side
that.
specials are split into 2 versions, a back special and a front special.
Whoa.
That means there's one more side special than usual,
Oh.
Crack Shoot. This is a familiar move from his original game.
Huh.
There's also a command input
That's
version.
interesting.
It's performed by using the directional buttons down to the back.
Yeah.
Followed
That
by
one's
the A
2, 1,
or B
4.
button.
That's pretty sick, man.
The command version
Wow,
can launch your
okay.
opponent quite a bit further.
There's a little bit more to him than I expected. Having 2 side specials.
I expected the command inputs. I didn't want
It
them,
creates
but
a
I
bit of an
expected
arc,
them.
so it can be used as an anti-air
But
attack
I
when
think
your
that's
opponents try
yeah.
to
Imagine doing a quick
At
reverse,
close range, if you happen to
step
be blocked
back,
by a shield,
and then
it's
do
hard to
that,
be counterattacked because you'll pass through them.
on like a down air coming at you or something.
There's something I want you to remember. When you do a crack shoot off screen, this is how it will look. Terry swings with his whole body when using Burning Knuckle and Crack Shoot, so it can be hard to recover.
Okay.
However, if you keep pressing backwards without inputting commands, you should be able to initiate Crack Shoot in the direction you're trying to recover.
What?
Let me show you one more time. Do this, then continue to press backward. And then you can recover. If you press too quickly,
Oh, so you can change
So
the,
you'll
so you
fly
can change the
back.
direction if you
There.
continue holding the direction. I think,
Uh-huh.
assuming
And
it's
this
on the
is his
opposite
up
side of your
special,
enemy.
Rising Tackle.
Oh, okay.
It also has weak and strong
Ooh,
versions, each
okay.
with differing heights.
I hope it does have command inputs too.
And did you notice that if you hold down briefly to charge, your whole body glows a little?
Aw.
In this case, your whole body will be invincible at the start. Either way, your
Gain
legs will be
invincibility
invincible.
at the start.
Here's an example
Only at
of
the
this
start, it
invincibility
looks like.
Man,
match.
he's gonna be a complex little character
With the
to
standard
play.
rising tackle.
Yeah, his recovery looks pretty trash.
I got
It doesn't look like he
completely
gets any
wiped out when I threw
horizontal out
myself
of
at
it.
them. But with rising tackle's charged
Completely
command
wiped
version,
out.
3 for 3 in predictions. All right, Critty, let's see what you
can't
get.
be hit at this
He
point.
looks so smooth though.
so you come out on top.
Does he go into
You can, of
special
course,
fall?
use rising tackle as a recovery as well.
Didn't look like
It doesn't look like it, no, but I guess it depends if you can really do
Even
much out
after
of it.
using Burning Knuckle or Crack Shoot, you can still use rising tackle.
Okay.
This is also very helpful when you're trying to recover, so please keep that in mind. His down special
Thank
is
you.
Power Dunk.
Woohoo!
The way that he can
Attack
change
that
his
rises
specials.
and descends.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Critty also called that.
This side, down, diagonally down command input is also known as the
All he has to do
Shoryuken
is get
command.
the final smash correct, and then he
If you can pull it
gets
off,
the
you'll be
entire.
invincible at the start of the move.
Invincible. Oh, invincible at the start with the command input. That's a little
Also,
gross.
you can hear a sound when it connects. But it might be tough
Oh,
to make out.
there's a wall.
Also,
there?
yeah, I don't know if they put the wall
Now,
there just for
let's talk
testing
about
or not.
canceling specials.
Just
I'd
for like
really
this.
like you to keep this in mind.
Canceling special moves. Okay, he really wants us to think
if
about
you use
this.
a special after attacking with a standard attack, the special won't come out until the move animation has finished. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But here's what happens if you cancel out of it. At this moment here, if you've successfully entered a special command input, the rest of the animation will be cancelled, allowing you to attack again immediately.
That's a little gross.
I'll do that again. Throw out a kick like normal. And once your leg extends, you'll perform the move.
That's a little gross. Yeah, turbo mode, exactly. No end lag for
Set it up so that when you attack, you can go
for
straight into a
command
special.
inputs.
This will increase your offensive options. Please try this out.
Yeah,
For
he's top
example,
tier. Terry's gonna be
neutral
good
attack
if you could
1,
focus.
2,
If you could learn the command
and
inputs, I think
This is a
Terry
bread
is
and
gonna
butter
be
combo.
great. I just
It
think
looks like he has
Aside from that-
relatively small hitboxes though, is the
You
thing.
can also get
And
Terry
so
to
he
fly
could
out
probably
and attack
get
in
like
an M shape.
easily zoned out by the paladin.
In his original game, you could only cancel
Yeah, I could
attacks
see
on the
it.
ground, but in
Man.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's possible to cancel aerial
Ooh,
moves.
wow, you can cancel aerials with command inputs. That's gross.
The types of aerial attacks that you can cancel are limited to things like neutral air attacks or down air attacks.
Wait, did he just call it
But I
neutral
think
air
it
and
would be
down air?
wise to use these combos to expand your offensive
That guy
options.
didn't say forward air, forward aerial move
And
or
at last,
something.
the final smash.
Some weird
We said
Sakurai
neutral
term
air
for it.
attacks and down air.
I guess that's fair. Oh, triple
Terry
geyser.
will
Okay.
shoot 3 geysers straight forward.
He starts his final smash with triple geyser, so that's
However,
what
if you think
Pretty
that's
said.
all, you're very mistaken.
Oh, wait, hold on. You ready? There it goes.
As you can see,
That's nice.
if Triple Geyser connects, you'll follow up with Power Dunk and Buster Wolf.
Whoa!
It's 3 moves in 1. It's a visually striking combo.
God, I'm so ready to play as Terry Joestar.
You may be wondering what happened to his original super special moves.
What did happen to them?
Yes, they're here too. With the usual rules, when Terry's damage meter rises up to 100% or higher,
Oh.
and in stamina mode, when his overall
What?
HP drops to 30%
Oh.
or less, you'll see this go icon at the bottom of the screen. At this point, if you enter this specific command, you can initiate
Oh.
the power geyser you see here.
Wait, you don't lose the go?
The command input is, if I borrow the way it's said in the original game, down, angle down, side, angle down, forward.
Okay, so 2,
Well,
1,
it's a bit complicated.
4, 1,
Downward,
6.
then backward, then forward. You see? It is an action game after all, so you get to control the direction of your punch, be it right or left. In that case, no matter which direction you're going for, just swap the right input and left. It's like this: downward, then backward, then forward. Or down, and then the opposite direction, if that's forward.
Yeah, you could use it more than once. It doesn't
And
go
then
away.
There's his other super special move.
Oh no.
Wow, so he's a
Are you
glass
okay?
cannon that
Buster
you
Wolf.
want to get to post 100.
You can
I don't know-
initiate this
well,
one
I don't know
by
if he's a
repeating
glass
the
cannon,
resulting
'cause we don't
command
know
input
his-
twice. Down to side, then down to side again.
Wow, he gets 2 of them. Are you okay? Buster Wolf.
It can be rather difficult to pull off moves using the original game's command inputs, but you can also use simplified command inputs. In the case of
Simplified.
Power Geyser, remember this: down, side, down, forward. As long as you input the command downward to the side, to the back, downward again, and then
Yeah, we don't know his
forward, you
weight.
should be fine.
So,
In the case
But
of
I
Buster
imagine it's
Wolf,
gonna be like
it's
Ryu.
simply
Like
down,
Ryu's way,
side,
yeah.
down,
Oh.
side.
They did say that he's considerably slower
should be
than
easier
Ryu to
to
make
remember.
up
Yeah.
all this.
yeah.
Even though the command input is complex,
Which
it can
Ryu is
still be
already pretty
blocked with
slow.
ease.
Okay, they can still be blocked.
Since these moves can only
That's
be
good.
used when Terry has taken a lot of damage, you'll be in even more danger if your opponent blocks. So they're high risk and high return. Please save them for when you really need to make a last-ditch effort.
I'll do that for you, Sakurai. I'll save them
You
for
can use
you.
it again and again, but be careful. Your opponent may be able to predict your move and take action.
That's how the game works.
Essentially, it's best to use it when it's least expected, or to cancel out of a combo, like this.
So you can still cancel into it Wow. I guess
For
it's a
the taunts,
command
I
input.
decided to match his original game.
Jesus Christ.
His up taunt is "Hey, come on," from the King of Fighters series. His down taunt spins his hat like in the Real Bout series,
Oh, the taunt show.
and his side taunt is
Oh,
"Stand
man.
Up" from Garo, Mark of the Wolves.
Wow, I love him. I love this
I've
man.
demonstrated him using various special moves in the game so far, and you can hear his voice.
He really is just JoJo.
He sure is just Joseph Joestar.
Like
This
that.
is just JoJo.
We've incorporated both his longer remarks, like Power Wave, from older titles, and his shorter remarks, like Rock You, from newer titles.
Imagine thinking 2 quarter circle forwards are complex.
And here are his color variations.
We're Smash players.
There's a good
Ah,
variety
no
of colors
female
available
Terry.
from across the series,
Sad.
and the cat design is slightly different in each version. They're based on his original games, and we've also included some from the King of Fighters 14 and the anime series.
I really wanted the female Terry. Not gonna lie, boys.
Why?
Look up the female Terry and you'll see why.
Sometimes takes off his cap too. For example, it happens during his victory pose.
Terry!
His cap also blows away when he is defeated in stamina.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
The stage is called King of Fighters Stadium.
Look at those boys in the back.
It looks like one hardcore fighting coliseum.
The Goku. Super Saiyan Goku. I don't know King of Fighters,
The text
guys, so
above the
I know
Jumbotron reads,
I know
"King
this
of
is
Fighters,"
cringe,
without
but you'll have to deal with it.
When we talk about a game title, we need "the" up front, but the name of the tournament in the game's story is just King of Fighters. This is a
Why
very
are you
unique
reading
stage,
this
and it follows some rules that haven't existed in
No,
Super Smash
stop.
Bros. Ultimate before.
This is like trying to.
Wait,
bring
the
it-
stage
The
follows
edges wall
rules that don't exist in
In the
Smash,
Super
so it
Smash
does have
Bros.
edges.
series, you need to launch opponents off the stage.
What?
Here, however, the more damage
That
a
was
fighter has
legit?
accumulated, the
Yeah, I
more
thought
the
it was
wall
maybe
will
something they
visually
just put in
react when
there
you're launched into
for
it.
testing.
Can you see? Eventually,
Eventually it'll crack.
fighters
Oh
will
my
break
God.
right through the wall.
What?
There are fireworks in the background. Basically, this special feature allows you to KO an opponent
Are
only
you-
after they've
Oh, we have to have like an
accumulated
all
enough damage.
Terry, all this stage.
Oh yeah,
right?
no, you know it.
Okay, okay.
Dude, I'm a lab Terry
That
out
way,
all
you can
day.
enjoy the
No, I
battle
can't.
more
I have
like you
class
would
all
in a
day.
traditional
I
fighting
know, that's
game.
why we're not streaming.
When you're close to the wall,
Can you tech off those walls? That's a good
it's
question.
possible to be KO'd even when your damage is low. It's just like
I'd
in regular
imagine
stages.
so.
In the Real Bout Fatal Fury series, there was a feature in which the walls could be destroyed, and
I wonder how
players could
Ganon's
suffer
gonna
a ring
act on
out
the
when they
stage.
hit the wall.
If this will cancel out
This
Ganon's
isn't
early
exactly
kills.
the same, but we
I
made
hope
it
so.
kind of
This will be my
similar
Ganon counter pick.
We hope you enjoy playing.
I'll
at
let
the
you
stage,
play. I don't even
all
care.
the
This is
special
definitely
rules.
not a tournament legal stage. We'll
No,
still do it.
absolutely not. Hey guys, you guys want to you guys want to legalize King of Fighters Stadium? Let's see it. Let's see the
Yeah,
poll
put it
in the
in.
There are
Discord.
guest characters in the background, right?
Yeah.
Since we have the opportunity,
Are you okay?
I'd like to introduce them to you.
Sure. Are you ready?
Stand up.
Cameos.
First up, Andy Bogard.
Oh.
He's the adoptive brother of Terry Bogard. Both of them were
He's a
adopted
wrestler for
from an
sure.
orphanage and raised by Jeff Bogard. However, while Terry's teacher was Jeff Bogard,
They look really
Andy
similar to
studied
being adopted
under Mai
brothers.
Shiranui's father. He uses the Koppoken
Adopted.
fighting
Yeah. Sakurai dropping the fact that they were adopted in there.
He's one of the three main characters
Joe.
from earlier games in the
Who's
Fatal
Joe?
Fury series. He's the only one that doesn't have any connection to Geese.
You guys
Howard.
want to say it?
He's a Muay Thai
guys-
champion. Kung Fu Ru.
Who's Joe?
He's the master of the Holy Fist of 8 Ways, and he also trained Jeff Bogard. He can
There's
enlarge
no
his body
relation
as well.
to Geese Howard. Keep that in
Billy
mind.
Kane. He's been in many Fatal Fury games since
The
the first
Holy
one,
Fist
and he's
of
the
8
right-hand
Ways.
man of Geese Howard.
That's the
While he appears
sickest
in the
thing I've
first
ever heard
one,
about.
his costume is based on his appearances
Name
in
for
King
his
of
cane,
Fighters
Billy
97
Kane.
onwards. You can't really see his back, but the
I
no
like him.
smoking symbol is definitely there.
It's definitely there. Don't worry about it. We
Geese
added
Howard.
it. Don't
He's the
worry.
big boss of Southtown, and
Big
he's the
boss.
rival of Terry Bogard. Falling off of buildings is his thing. Rock
I got-
Howard. His first appearance was Garo, Mark of the Wolves.
What?
He's the son of Geese Howard,
What did you
and
say?
Terry actually raised him.
I'm really upset they
That
didn't
means
call him like
his appearance
Duck
in this
Howard.
game, at this age, with that look, doesn't really jive with the timeline. But Smash is kind of like
Wait,
that. at
Terry
the beginning,
raised him.
right?
Terry raised the son of his.
Kim
Of
Kapwa.
his.
He uses Taekwondo and
What is
considers
the- what is
himself
the
a
lore?
fighter for justice.
Kim looks like
His
the
whole
most basic
is
character
very
on the
famous.
earth.
Ryuji Yamazaki. His first appearance was in Fatal Fury 3.
Ajikayo.
He's a criminal known as Dark Broker.
Get it? Because
He's
I
very
just said something another
self-sufficient.
Ryuji says a lot.
Blue Mary.
You guys get
Her
it?
first appearance was in Fatal Fury 3 too. She uses combat sambo,
Broker.
and she's a good drinking buddy of Terry's.
All cameo players
Those were the
available
characters
today.
from the Fatal Fury series. But from here
Dog,
on,
I would
let
die.
me introduce characters from
What if they
other
were all? What if they all just played like Terry? They
Athena
were like, we
Asami.
know this is not
She's a
accurate,
psycho
but did you ever want to
Psycho
play as
Soldier
Blue
is
Mary?
a memorable game released around 1986, and it
We're
was
actually
the
releasing
first
10
title
new
to feature
characters.
A fully voiced theme song within the game.
Psycho
This epic
Soldier.
song was also remixed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it was recorded in
It
both
has a theme
Japanese
song.
and English. Music start.
Does Gi survive? Well, falling off of buildings is
He's
his
the
thing,
protagonist
so.
of the King of Fighters series, and he uses the ancient martial arts Kusanagi-ryu. Speaking of the protagonist, there are differences depending on which
Why is
version
there
you're
so
talking
much
about,
fun?
like Orochi and Nest.
I like this
Anyway,
theme song.
he is forever a school kid.
Forever. is
Iori
cool.
Yagami. Originally, he was introduced as Kyo Kusanagi's rival, but when I first saw this character in the game at the time, due to his look and attitude, I thought, whoever created this character
That's
is
the most
genius.
impractical buckle on his belt.
Originally,
I mean,
he
on his
found
boots.
this-
Goro Daimon. He's a
Well, then he
judo
lost
gold
it.
medalist belonging to the Japanese team, and he likes to throw his opponents.
That's fair.
Chang Ho
Oh my God,
and
look at
Choi
them.
Bong-ge. One is an escaped convict, and the other is a slasher. They are currently undergoing rehabilitation under the previously mentioned Kim Kapwan. Ralph Jones and Clark Still. Originally, they were main characters in the Ikari Warriors series before Neo Geo. They appeared as guests in the
There's
Metal
a lot
Slug
of
series
characters
too.
here.
There's some more JoJo going
Yo
on with
Sakazaki.
Clark still.
The protagonist of Art of Fighting. The original Art of Fighting was released just before Fatal Fury 2. That means it was the first game to
Really, there are
implement a
too
true
many
super special move.
Yeah, I partially
How could I
agree.
not
It's a lot of fan service, which is fair. I think Sakurai is a big fan
Her
of all
first
this
appearance
stuff,
was in
so.
Art of Fighting, and she's a bouncer and bodyguard. She is a beautiful woman with an androgynous sense of style. Next, Yuri Sakazaki.
Tell us how you
She's
really
kidnapped
feel.
in the first Art of Fighting game, but after that, she
Hey, I
trained
keep
hard
trying to
and
catch up to
mastered
you. Can you
Tokugen
pause for,
Karate
like,
in just 1 year.
3
my
seconds?
In other
gosh.
words, she's a genius.
1,
Well, I
2,
can't react.
3.
I can't respond.
There you go.
Thank
So,
you.
They
as
just
you can
zoomed out.
see, we've included many characters, a total of 20
20
characters.
guest characters.
You know, it's very cumbersome. I mean, it takes a lot of
You're
time.
still
Then why'd you do
So many
it?
people love each and every one of these characters, even outside the confines of their individual series. So we
Okay,
simply
that's fair.
had to do our
For the
best with them.
fans. You're right.
By the way, you may have noticed that a very important character
What a
from the
nice
Fatal
guy.
Fury series was
Good
not
guy,
included.
Sakurai. Good daddy sock.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
Mai Shiranui. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is for good boys and girls of many different ages, so we decided not to feature her. Please forgive us.
Can someone explain that joke to me?
Also, my music
Wait,
features
let's look
a
at- I'm
variety
gonna
of
look her
tracks,
up. I
and the music
imagine
that
she
plays
is-
affects which special guests will appear.
My Shiranui.
For example,
Oh,
there's a track called Pasta,
If you,
and
if
when
you
the music is
took a look
playing,
at her
Andy
design, you'd
Bogard
understand,
will
I
always
think.
appear.
Oh, I see.
I hope you look
I
forward to that as well.
understand.
Smash Brothers is
It's for good boys and girls. Explain Bayonetta.
Okay,
Yeah, why?
Sakurai.
that's fighting information. So now let's jump
Let's
into
see
some
him in
actual
action.
battle.
I thought we already did that, but
Yeah.
we'll see him in action again.
This time I'm going to play the Terry route of classic mode.
Okay.
On top of that, I want to try and hit the highest intensity level. Let's see if I can get all the way
Sakurai,
up to intensity
he's either, like,
9.9.
Garbage at the game, or he's
Honestly,
amazing
playing
at
the
it.
game in extreme
Yeah,
difficulty
I'm not
while
sure which
doing
one.
commentary is extremely hard.
Oh, isn't it?
One or the other is doable, but doing both at once forces me to divide my attention. But that means I should do my best at both.
That's a good.
My
People don't
best.
understand how hard commentary
people don't
is.
know that. Hey,
It's
hey,
tough.
guys.
Why do you think we're so
Look,
bad on
listen to
stream?
What did Sakurai
Three
say?
characters who have some sort of connection will appear as a set, a challenge that looks somehow familiar. Okay, the
Hey,
first
Trey,
intensity
you ready to
level
record
is
that video, by the
5.0,
way?
so I should be fine.
This stage is
All
All battles
perfect.
in Terry's route
Oh,
are
yeah,
stamina
yeah.
battles. This stage's special KO rule that I talked about earlier isn't the best match for stamina rules, but oh well.
Battles.
On his route, a lot of stages feel like they're from a traditional fighting game.
Yeah, no, I know. I was joking about Bayo, Critty. I guess you're explaining it to Mario though. Can you still back throw off the thing if you're like close enough to the black zone?
Even in this mode, it's not.
Yeah, I would
impossible
presume.
to
I would presume that would fall into the thing he was talking about, like if you're close sometimes.
That's what I was
Rings.
thinking, but
There,
who knows?
done.
Rosa's had her life ended, my dude.
Looks like he's saying, "Give me something."
She still went through the wall. He stamina killed her and she went through the wall.
It's the
anyway.
Legend of Zelda team.
Right?
Just because characters are in a team because of their similarities,
Look
that
at-
doesn't mean
look
that
at-
they have to be from the same game.
Sakurai canceling all his
This is
He rolls
what
too
do you
much
call
though.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Sakurai.
mean,
Yeah, Sakurai, you always roll back whenever you're
and I've
done.
got
You
it
need
set
to
up so that we
you need
don't
to stop.
move from the bottom of prison tower.
it's easy to read.
Yeah, it's easy to read. Your opponents will read it and
It
be able
would
to punish you.
easiest to simply knock him off the screen, but I'm not going to do that because it's not as fun to watch.
Stop rolling back.
Oops, I knocked him off.
Oops.
Over here.
Oopsie poopsie.
It's gonna blow. Will he do it?
Now see, I wanted female Terry, and you say who cares? The answer is me.
He failed to cancel
Alright.
his up air
The
and
boomerang's
up B.
not coming
even
back.
though that would have been the sickest possible move.
Yeah, I know.
And
I don't think you can cancel your up air. I think you can only cancel neutral and forward air.
Oh yeah,
Like he said
says-
earlier.
He,
Oh,
did, he
no.
didn't. Did he specify which aerials? He just said.
He
I
said
thought he just
neutral
said
and
that-
forward air, but he didn't say which
tables
ones
have
it didn't
turned.
work on.
If she backed those, you might die. Okay.
He will die. That's death.
canceled it.
He was getting in some
He wears
some
his cap
seedy
backward when he
territory.
does a power dunk. Now you could call this the giant stage. All the
Why
giants
does
are
he
lined
bring
up.
that
Of
backwards when
course,
he does a
the
power
music
dunk?
track is Taku and
Pretty, I don't think it's as serious as it's
course it's
as you're making
You
it
might
sound.
wonder who Taku and Stepi are. But it seems like it means Tanaka and Kitamura. This track is from Fatal Fury 2. There's a giant wrestler named Big Bear, and this is his track.
All right, calm
Regardless
down,
of the
boys.
track name, it's a really famous
There's a
hard
giant
rock song.
wrestler named Big
So
Boy.
please give it a listen.
Apparently.
The original song was called Yusha Raiden. There's that masked wrestler. Big Bear is his true
Where?
identity.
Oh, it's Big Bear.
Big
He's
Bear.
called Raiden.
Big Bear is his true identity.
Oh,
Big Boy must be his secret identity. Good lord.
Sakurai is ruining him.
I'm beginning to find the intensity quite tough. Round 4. The whole atmosphere is a little different than how it's been up until now, right?
Sakurai's
We've
a
been
let's
to
player
arena-style
now.
Flat stages.
He's
but
literally
suddenly,
a
Why
li-
are we let's playing the whole classic mode? Can we
Oh,
just?
there's an item.
Oh, there's an item.
There's an arcade game series.
You're the one who
called
programmed that in,
and
Sakurai.
this stage uses that as a motif. Oh, he's metal.
Either my gameplay or my commentary
I'm
has to
thinking
take a
about
dive.
I suppose both
Oh,
Lady Paladin
he's metal.
and the Athena games were possibly an homage to the Athena of Greek mythology. Plus, I wanted to do something where two characters who are similar or have similar abilities are together. It's a nice Kokugenryu team.
Oh, he just tried to spike Dark Pit.
He sure did. I
Good
appreciate.
work.
I respect it.
If I let my guard down, I'll easily be defeated, so I need to pay attention.
I bet Sakurai would destroy me in an items match.
By the way,
Break your shield,
I'm just-
Sakurai.
you can use
Break your
moves
shield.
I'm just so
Attraction
shocked.
aimed
How
for
can this
overhead
be?
platforms,
How
so
can
they
this be
have
the
some
highest
utility.
difficulty? Just the looks of it.
No. Classic mode slowly goes up
I kept her in check. Phew, that was close.
in difficulty.
Looks like that fireball.
So it
didn't
starts
work
at
out.
5.
Yeah, but game 3. I mean, game 3, they're not already higher difficulty.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know what difficulty they'd be at
It's
game
getting
3.
brutal.
He's
The
not
intensity
showing
is
that
close
part.
to 8.
He said it's close to 8
You could
though.
say the opposing team is comprised of heroes from different
yeah,
companies. Sonic and Terry are on the stage. Actually, Sonic and Terry were both created in '91, so they're
Cool.
the same age.
Sakurai knew that off the top of his head,
In
net too.
'92, Kirby was born. Everyone's getting old. But they're still on active duty.
It's still on active duty.
You know, it's easier to fight on sloped ground.
Sakurai
Using
literally
Kachu, it's
like
especially easy going uphill.
talking about like his children is like,
Yikes.
They sure are getting
It's too
old
soon to
nowadays,
take
which I
things
guess
like
means
this.
I am.
I started out with 150 HP, so I feel like I'm losing. Next, Mega Man. He was born in 87.
Born.
The first Street Fighter came out in 87 as well, so that makes Ryu the same age. That was bad.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Don't go off screen.
I wonder if that can jab
sorry.
lock. I wonder if the
And
weakest
now,
form
Pac-Man
of
from
that
1980 is
flame
here.
curl, I forget the name of it. I'm sorry, guys.
Of course.
I wonder if the
this
weakest form
character
of
was
that
made
can
by
jab
Bandai
lock.
Namco Studios, but when I talk to their team, I'll call them your company's
Like on the
character.
last hitbox.
They always come back saying, "Oh yeah, our company's character." I often have these kinds of exchanges with them. Oh, that was close. But I won't give in until the very end. Because I've got a super special move.
Yeah, he's got his go meter.
How was that? Not enough? I see. Well, how about now? It's bad to keep using the same move.
How about
Seriously.
How about that?
Next.
Why are we
call
doing this,
Team
Sakurai?
Darkness.
Yeah, what is going on right now?
With the track Soy Sauce for Geese playing on the rooftop,
Soy Sauce
it's
for
got
Geese.
the aura of a final showdown.
Oh, I know why we're doing this. He probably put a
Oh,
Geese
not
Howard
good.
boss fight in here, huh?
Up next
For
is
the end of
Ganondorf.
classic mode?
I don't want to get hit by him. Not even once.
Oh.
He's huge. You can't take things lightly in moments like this one.
Sakurai, no! Sakurai's gonna join the end
That
again.
was bad.
I don't want to get hit by him. Not even once.
Not even once.
Alright, can I do this without getting hit? Now for a scary one. Bayonetta.
Oh, see, so Bayonetta's worse.
Yep. I'm giving this everything I've got.
Ooh, Bayonetta's Japanese voice is really nice.
what were you about to say?
I was gonna say sultry.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Uh-oh.
You got out of there quick.
She's so good. That was a beautiful move.
This is Sakurai playing with all the
She
Bayo
couldn't take
mains.
advantage of that opportunity. That will cost her a lot.
Ooh.
Time for the
Stop
final
realizing
battle.
he's trash
It's not
talking.
Master Hand,
He
but you,
talked.
Ken, and then
He did.
Estimate.
Yeah.
Art of Fighting version 230000000.0 is playing. In other words, it's kind of a themed fight. He's super strong, so I have to work hard.
Sakurai played with all the Bayo mains. That was
I'm
hilarious.
not pacing this out very well.
It's
I'm starting from 150 HP, so I wish I defeated Ryu before my HP dropped to 100.
that's
I
fine
can't
because you'll
give
get
up
a
until
super
the end.
special move.
I have a super special move.
That's
Yeah.
But Terry is last, so he can use the same super special move. But this is no time for chit chat.
His normals are kind of meh, but the fact that you can cancel out of them makes the combo
Oh, no.
ability insane.
Yeah.
Or at least potentially. Obviously, I don't know all the knockback yet. I'm still absorbing, but...
This is no good. Got it.
Got it!
It gets even tougher from here.
Somehow this is really Sakurai's voice to me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Even though
messed
imagine
up the
having the
perfect
job
shield.
of being the guy to watch Sakurai's Let's Play and dub it into English.
Can we get a Sakurai Let's Play channel?
Be on guard.
There we go. Didn't even need to use
Man,
the
these
super
rolls.
special.
Yeah, but with a power wave?
He wanted more.
If I could have pulled off a super special move, that would have been awesome. But, alright, did I make it to intensity 9.9? Yes, I did. That was hard work.
Wow! Incredible!
Terry Bogard is really fun to play as, so I hope you enjoy playing as him in such situations.
Okay.
On to the music selection.
Next, let's talk about the music.
Corey Kenton
This
flavor,
time
which
we
is my
have something
favorite
very
ramen.
That's my
special
flavor
lined up for
flavor
you.
of ramen,
Favorite
yes.
ramen, yeah.
For instance, When we were deciding which songs to include in this set, we thought about concentrating on songs related to Terry.
Makes sense.
But there were a lot of big band style songs that didn't really fit the mood of battle. That
Like
aside,
all
the
songs
music
in the
of
Animal
SNK
Crossing
has
playlist
always
fit the
been
mood
great,
of
right from the
battle.
beginning. So this time, we selected tracks that could be called SNK style.
Okay.
Basically, we expanded the selection a bit to include series outside of just Fatal Fury and the King of Fighters.
Oh.
I will say this song that's playing right
SNK
now
songs
is a
have
bop,
always been
man.
Great, really. This was true before Neo Geo, and all the way from the old The King of Fighters games to the arrangements in the latest installment, The King of Fighters 14.
I think Sakurai is a little bit of a fanboy.
We did a lot of digging around,
I think you're right.
and finally
I think
managed
you're right.
to narrow our many
I'm not saying that's
candidates
bad,
down to
but
50
like,
songs.
you know, it's definitely the truth. Narrowed it down to. I said 50 tracks. I said there's gonna be 50
We never
tracks.
intended to do something like this, of course.
I was right.
So we submitted our 50 proposals to SNK, expecting them to pick out maybe 10 or 20 that they considered acceptable. But they told us they were okay. As a result, we've pretty much added in 50 songs.
Whoa.
All right, Sakurai. I see you, big dog. New arrangements. Okay.
That's how we ended up.
I'm not gonna
with this
pretend like I know
one,
any of
but
these
we worked
songs.
hard to deliver some of the
This
best
one song just
remixes.
called Pasta.
This was a very
Stormy
special one-off
saxophone.
case, and we don't think we'll be able to do the
Two.
same for other series. To be honest, I
Overseas
think that being
version.
able to hear such a selection
Art of
might
Fighting
make the
version.
Fighter's Pass worth quite a bit more than its price.
2.230. What the heck?
I do hope you'll enjoy it.
I hope so too, because that's a lot of songs to not enjoy.
That's like 2 full albums.
All right, new spirit
boards can be
board.
selected via the Spirits menu. Have a look at the background. If it looks familiar to you, you'll start feeling pretty nostalgic. Shinkiro-san's artwork is always so nice and vibrant, isn't it?
Man, he loves
You can
the
also look
series.
forward
Yeah,
to
I
mock
know.
tournaments featuring each of the characters.
She
That old
looks
school
goofy
Athena
as
and
heck,
Rafa
though.
She sure does.
Her in
really
blue.
is something.
She's got like 80s anime appeal all around her.
Now for the Mii Fighters.
Okay.
Please have a look.
Okay, hit me with it.
Papyrus from Undertale.
Yeah, right. Sans from Deltarune.
Sans from Delta.
Okay, that makes
I
sense.
don't know anything about Semi Show. Actually, I don't think I've ever heard of it.
I've heard of it. I just don't know much about it. But yeah, but there's a lot of SNK.
Oh,
That's
it's pretty ugly, actually.
that's just waiting for a Goku video, isn't it?
Oh, I like him though.
He even has the belt going across his legs.
That's nice, man.
Virtual Fighter.
Oh,
Oh my god, I
man,
loved
that's
it.
cool.
I love that.
Oh, that's
Wow,
really cool.
that's nice.
That's really nice. Hey, it's me, Jackie.
You can tell that I'm named Jackie because I'm wearing a jacket. That's
Ah.
yeah,
Everyone named Jackie is always
wearing a jacket. That's right.
They love that. They love
Yeah, I
doing that.
know. They sure do.
They probably got it down pat. Like 5 or 6 interns are just like ready to do the thing.
Oh, November 6th. Wow, that's today.
Whoa.
Whoa.
SNK was also involved with the Mii Fighter set this time, so it has a strong fighting game influence.
Sure.
It borrows a lot from the series Nakoruru comes from, like her wind slash attack, so I hope you'll enjoy those little details.
Alright.
Moving on to Amiibo. Here's
Oh
the
yeah,
lineup.
we got the
Amiibo.
Crom, Crom, Incineroar, and Simon.
Chrom, and Incineroar. Each of these will be released on
I like
Friday,
Simon's.
November 15th.
Yeah, Simon's looks pretty wicked, dude.
Oh, it's so smart because they just attach the whip to his
Yeah.
wrist.
Next,
Oh, here we go,
let's
6.0.
discuss the details of the updates. We've made some
Yeah.
improvements to battle arenas.
Oh.
Really?
First, we're making it so you can send messages to each other in a battle arena.
Oh,
Oh.
thank Christ. That's a
So there's that, and also the player who created the arena can now change the rules.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh,
They've
thank
Also
you,
added the option to
Sakurai.
Our
play either
streams are
Battlefield
gonna be
form
so
or
much
Omega
easier.
form at random in the stage settings.
Oh, good. Oh, jeez. Thanks,
Aside from
Sakurai.
that, you can now pick Elite only as an arena type.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Furthermore, quick play won't be the only way to play with people you don't know. As long as the arena type is set to public and no password is set, we've made it so anyone is now free to join. So I hope you'll enjoy
Well, that
that.
was already the case.
I thought that was too.
Terry is due for distribution on November 6th.
Wow!
If you have the fighter's pass,
Surprise,
you'll be able to get
surprise!
him straight away, or you can purchase him separately. Well, I think that wraps it up for our Terry Bogard showcase.
Okay.
I hope we were able to convey his appeal.
I'm more excited about the arena stuff.
Yeah, I
By the
know.
way,
What the
his
heck?
reveal trailer was aired in
That's
advance.
great.
It was created using SNK pixel art.
We might be able to switch to
The complete
doubles
version
like
of it,
partway
including
through
the
a
game
stream.
Yeah, I
version,
know.
is finally ready. I'd like to show it to you after this.
Oh, the complete version of the reveal trailer.
Now, this is something of an inside story, but I of course wrote the plot for SNK's pixel art packed reveal trailer. When the invitation comes out, you might recall how it says, "Don't be late, S." That is not what I wrote. It makes me think, ugh, this is why I hate inside jokes. After leaving it to the staff, it snuck its way in there. I just want you to know that the
Sakurai.
S is also the Super Smash Bros. Series S. Well then, let's move on to the intro movie.
Okay, well, let's just. I think this is the same one that we saw before, but like the full version of it. So, I'm down. I'm down. It had some nice flair, had some nice personality.
Whoa, I like the way it moves between my ears.
Yeah, I know.
When things do that, that kind of messes
That's
me up.
surround sound. I hope this song is in Smash. That was some bopping. All these people wanting to get that gold, but
Man, that man is muscled up.
yeah, I know. Only one man can have it.
Oh, it's Goose.
Geese.
Don't call him Goose.
You know, falling off buildings is kind of his thing. I like how the Hawk just kind of committed to going in one direction. Like, if anyone can catch it, it's the Hawk. Right? But like... You know what I mean?
So like instead of chasing it,
Yeah, he just went straight. He just committed to going straight ahead.
Terry didn't even work for his invitation.
No, he just found it on the ground. He was like, "Did anyone drop this?"
Come on. I wear Baruchis.
I love this man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've been having fun with it.
He's everything I wanted in a fighter that I didn't care about. I love that thing that you can't see it, but the little hand
Kirby,
flip.
Fatal Fury Kirby. That's so nice. Kirby Bogart.
I can't wait to hear Terry Bogart broken though.
I don't know if we will on this one. He seems
I don't know, man.
honestly really
You're-
kind of.
You ready to hear so much about the spot dodge attack?
That's true. We honestly might hear a lot about that.
We're gonna hear a lot about that spot dodge attack, my dude.
Okay, I think
All right.
that's gonna be that.
Yeah, that looks like it.
All right, that looks like that. So, we get the little copyright.
yeah,
and
let's
is
make
Sakurai gonna
sure.
say goodbye to us?
Or we just okay. Here he is.
We crammed in a little too much content this time.
Oh, really?
Hopefully, I'll be able to make future showcases a little shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, buddy.
Hopefully, yeah. As long as you don't add many more SNK characters.
Alright, goodbye, Master Sakurai. Stop
All right,
talking
so-
about SNK for a minute.
So I guess
Okay,
we'll wrap up our thoughts.
What? So, are you gonna play any Terry?
Yeah,
mean,
I
know
think.
we're gonna play some, but
Yeah, obviously. I think what I'm going to do, because I'm actually really excited to, and I've been wanting to play Ken lately, really badly, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna take all that Ken energy, the Kenergy, if you will, and I'm gonna transfer it over into Terry, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to really focus on learning him.
Sure.
I think when it comes to learning Terry, I guess we'll talk about when it comes to him, and then I guess we could go ahead and like maybe predict his tier just based on what we've seen, without seeing like any real damage. But I think that'd be fun.
I mean, mid
Yeah.
at best from the looks of it, but I'm not 100%. I mean, it really depends how we manage to put together the attack canceling and stuff. I mean,
Yeah, the thing is
so-
with Ryu and Ken, like they've got some really good jank. Their biggest problem is their recovery, and I think Terry's gonna see that same
Terry's
thing.
got a little bit better recovery.
I would say
than
he's got a
have
little
been,
bit
though.
better. I would say he's got a little bit better, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't
But I
say
mean-
it's optimal.
Yeah.
It's much more Little Mackie, I think. But he's got a little bit more horizontal leeway because he can do two different specials, by the way, horizontally. I think
I think he's going to be surprisingly okay at recovery, but I think he's going to have a niche recovery that's easily exploitable with
Yeah.
spikes or with zoning. So
yeah. I mean, granted, it depends on the size of his hitbox going
Sure.
up because he's invincible on startup, but not during the rest of the move. So it depends
Only
on the
if you
size of his
command.
hitbox. Only if you command. You're right. You're right.
So he honestly, you could from the bottom or sides, you could stop that recovery.
Yeah.
So-
I'm really ready to give it a try. I think there's going to be a pretty big learning curve. I think Terry's going to be
Yeah.
one of those characters that if anyone like really focuses on him, he's going to be really really technical, I guess
Is
we
he
could
one of
say.
those guys? I'm gonna think of him as being like obviously not similar and you know the same way, probably not as good of a character, but like Robin or Shulk. It's one of those characters where if you give them to somebody who doesn't know how to play them, they're not good. But if you give them to the guy who's been playing them for about a year,
Right.
like, you cannot touch them at all. So I think he's probably gonna end up.
And I think a lot of Ryu Ken mains are actually going to be able to switch to Terry fairly easily, considering some of their inputs are the same,
exactly.
and the concepts are obviously the same because people who are used to command inputs are going to be able to transfer to this really easily and get a lot out of him.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, I wonder if Terry might be indicative of like a thing that I'm worried about for Smash, because they gave him 2 side specials.
Yeah.
And so we have Hero with all his ridiculous down specials. Terry's got 2 side specials. Joker with his meter. It seems like the gimmick thing just keeps going, and it's, I don't know, man. I'm a little concerned that the next Smash character we get is gonna just not even be a Smash character at all. Terry's pretty close to that.
Terry's pretty close to not being a Smash character. If you honestly
Yeah.
go into stamina mode, turn on low knockback, Ryu versus Terry, and I think
Yeah.
you're basically playing a Street Fighter or SNK game. You're playing an old
Especially
school
if you do it
arcade
on
fighting
Terry's
game.
stage that has walls.
Yeah, right.
So like,
Now I don't necessarily find that an issue in an
but-
isolated environment. The reason why I find an issue like with Terry always facing the opponent, for instance, I find that annoying because that's already a thing that someone else has, right?
sure.
That's already something that like
But the same justification to give it to Ken and Ryu is the way that they're giving it to
no,
Terry.
and I
So
know, but it's like
you
if they
know,
brought in another Dragon Quest character, but decided to give them crits as well, and it's like, okay, well we've already seen this,
yes,
and it wasn't
yeah.
fun. Like I don't know if anyone likes the fact that Ryu and Ken are forced to face forward, right? Like,
Yeah.
so I feel like it's kind of the same thing. It's like we've already seen this, and it wasn't fun. Why are you doing it again? But at the same time, I think that it could be really interesting. I think that the skill cap to play Terry is going to be a little bit higher, or the skill floor to play Terry is going to be a little bit higher than a lot of other characters, especially when you look at other characters here in the Fighters Pass 1. We've got
Yeah.
what? Let's think about it. Obviously Joker's he's pretty straightforward. I mean, he can wall jump, right? But like that's the most complex
Well,
thing
yeah,
about
the
Joker
closest
as far
thing,
as
I mean,
meter
so maybe
management.
Rebel Guard.
yeah. And then we've got Hero, of course, who's like, you know, he's got all his crits, and then he's got his down special. Banjo is shockingly normal, I'd say, aside from Wonder Wing, but Wonder Wing isn't even all that crazy. I think the crazy part about Wonder Wing is the armor plus the meter, or the limited uses. But like, if you take away the limited uses, you also take away the armor, and it becomes just a regular side B, right? Because I
Yeah,
feel
I
like the
mean-
reason it has armor is because they gave it limited uses, or vice versa. Right.
Yes. Yeah.
But now you've got a
Yeah.
character who's like shockingly complex. So I think the skill ceiling, or the skill floor, I'm sorry, I keep saying ceiling. The skill floor to get started playing Terry, if you're new to command inputs and haven't played Ryu and Ken, I think is going to be moderately higher than typical Smash characters.
I'd say that.
So, yeah, but I'm
Okay.
really excited for him. I think that he's going to be a great time. I'm going to give him a good shot. I think I'm going to try to give him a fair shot. This
Well,
is before I've played
I-
him, obviously, but
I think it's fair to say that our very next stream, whenever that is, we'll have to see when we can get together.
yeah,
Probably could be tomorrow. I don't know.
I'm good for him.
Okay, well then it'll be tomorrow.
All right.
It's gonna be basically all Terry on the King of Fighters stage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Stamina,
I really want
stamina,
stamina?
yeah, low knockback.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
what's
we're gonna
stamina?
we're gonna go full fighting mode on this one, man.
Yeah.
But
Dude, that sounds like a blast.
But yeah, I'm really excited, and I think that if you guys are watching this on November 6th, which I hope you are, you
Go down
can,
with Terry.
yeah, you go download Terry, and you can come see us at twitch.com, twitch.tv /J2G_just2 guys. So, and if you're also watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We like
Yes,
those
thank you.
things. So,
Those are good things to do.
all right,
All right.
well, we'll catch you later, everyone. Thanks for coming out, and bye.